Good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're joining us from today. My name is Mike Boring. I am one of the founding partners of True Health Global, and I'm here to give you an overview of this incredible program to transform your life. Now, this is a vehicle that will help address the two most critical areas of everyone's life. Now, it doesn't matter who you are, where you live. These two critical areas affect our lives in the most utmost ways. This is our healthy body and healthy finances. Without both of these two areas being settled in our lives, we can never find true healthy peace of mind. And that's exactly what this vehicle is about, is to create change in your life to settle these very important areas and to free you up to get passionate about your life again, to empower you into a life of unlimited possibilities. Now, a couple of questions that I like to ask everybody, because this is a very personal program and has to deal with two of the most, like I said, critical areas of everybody's lives. So number one, where are you at in life right now? Are you healthy? Is your career going good? Are your relationships going great? Where are you at in life? Now here's the biggest one. What would you like to be doing in life right now? What is your true passion? A lot of us get our passions, our goals, stomped out, over time. From when we're a child, we want to be, a doctor, we want to be a veterinarian, we want to, help people. And unfortunately, we find ourselves getting into the survival mentality. So, where is it that you would really like to be right now in your life, to bring true happiness into your life? It might have to do with your health. It might have to do, your finances. It might have to do with your time freedom. And so what's stopping you from living that life right now is the big question. Well, the biggest roadblock is usually time and money. Even if your issue right now is physical health, this can usually be alleviated by having healthy finances to invest into cutting edge products for your health. Here's a good question here. Are you allergic to money? Well, most people will laugh about that and say, of course not. Well, some people don't like to talk about money, but we're definitely going to be talking about money because our finances is one of those critical areas that we need to settle in our life to be truly happy and be truly free. So, this isn't for everybody, but you at least deserve to see this as an option. If you like what you see, take it. If not, leave it. But at least you took a look at this unique vehicle for true health. So here's the major problem. The majority of us are stuck in a system. This affects our health, affects our wealth, affects our overall well-being. So let me explain a little bit more. 95% of the people in the world are in a system. This is plan A. This is how we've been brought up. This is, what we've been told is the norm. This is what's expected of us. And that's, go to work 40 hours a week for 40 years, retired age 60 to 65. This is for a lot of people, this is hard work. And the basis is it's just you. You're the one employee for yourself. If you work 8 hours a day, 30 days a month, you don't take off any sick time, anything like that. Basically, you can bill out for 240 hours over a month's time. So it doesn't matter if, you're getting paid $10 an hour or $100 an hour. You're basically getting paid for the time you're putting in. So here's what that system looks like. We've basically got 40 years in the system where, starting at, say, age 25, we're making maybe $1,600 on average every month. As we increase in age, we get promotions in our job. We start to increase, the income that we're making every month. We're buying houses, we're buying cars. We might, start a family over this 40 years. We start putting away into savings for our retirement. These are things that, normally happen as our income increases over, those 40 years. That's exactly what happens. But here's the biggest, downfall of this system is once we reach about 60, 65 years retirement age, our income completely drops. We're no longer, increasing our income over time. Now there's another line that goes along with this. This is our expenses. As you can see, our expenses continue to rise as our income rises. This is cost of living, cost of our lifestyle that we're accustomed to. So even when our income drops at 60 to 65, guess what doesn't? Our expenses, they continue to rise. Now this, can mean major conflict in people. This basically shows that the minority is going to be able to retire at age 60 to 65. The majority, well, you're going to find yourself probably getting back into the system. And there's another line that continues to increase, and that would be, medical expenses, emergencies, surgeries. As we age and go through this, 40 years of work, we're working hard, we're putting in all the hours. For most people, our health suffers. And even if you are taking care of your health, well, you know what? Age starts to catch up with you. In the toxic world we live in, this is the normal, process of getting older. Around age 45, our health starts to kind of give out. With cancer statistics being 1 in 2, diabetes, being rampant in our society, unfortunately, when we have these emergencies, guess what's the first to go? Our savings. For cancer treatments, it's just skyrocketing through the roof. A lot of times, our insurance, if we have any, doesn't cover, all the expenses. That completely wipes out our savings. Well, guess what happens after they come after our savings? Well, they're coming after your house and your assets. For a lot of people, this is what happens. Once you've lost your house, your savings, your cars, well, guess what? Stress is on the rise. Financial stressors in people's lives is the number one cause of family turmoil. So in some cases, you know what? We lose those relationships that are most dear to us due to finances. Unfortunately, this is a clear picture of the majority of us in that system, Plan A. Now, I'm sure you have all heard of Robert Kiyosaki, author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad. This is what he talks about. These are ways to freedom, ways to leverage and residual income versus linear income. So most of us are over here as an employee. We have a job. There's no leverage. We're the 95%. And unfortunately, we only get 5% of the wealth. If you're over here at self-employed, you own a job basically. There still is no leverage. The amount of hours you work in is going to determine how much you get paid. And our time suffers. Now, what we want to do is move people over here to being a business owner. Being a business owner is where you own a system. Basically, you can leverage your time. Your income does not depend on the amount of hours you're putting in. We actually work with people as a team. Now, this is exactly what this business system is about. Now, here's the major difference. 95% of us, like I said, are in the system. That's one person working 8 hours a day for 30 days a month. We're basically billing out for 240 hours a month. Now, the 5% of those people that actually own the system, let's just say a system of 100, team members, 100 employees, let's times that by 8 hours a day and 30 days a month. We can bill out 24,000 hours in that month versus 240. That's leveraged time and income. That's what owning a system is about. Now let me ask you, wouldn't you agree it's better to own a system than be stuck in the system? I think you'd agree. Now, if I could show you a program that can help you break out of the system and become a system owner in a relatively short time period, what would that be worth to you? What would that be worth to free up your finances, free up your time, in let's say a 1 to 3 year period? Would that be worth $1,000 to you, 10,000, 100,000? I don't think you can actually put a price on the price of, the value of freedom. So let me ask you this, do you have a cable bill, internet, home phone, or cell phone? I think we all have probably all of these. Now, what if I was to tell you that for less than the monthly expense of any of these common services, we can show you how to own a system that will open the possibilities in your life that you're looking for? I think most would agree. Let's see what you got. Wouldn't you like to know more about this system? Of course. Now, like I said, this system is about true health, a healthy body, healthy finances, to create a healthy peace of mind, a balanced, productive, passionate individual with unlimited possibilities in their life. Without both, healthy body and healthy finances, you cannot have that true peace of mind. It's impossible. So, what's the difference, with our health here versus in other areas? Well, there's different approaches to healthcare. Here in the West, we treat symptoms. In the East, it's about prevention. This is how we can actually keep our physical bodies healthy or bring them back into balance and into health so we can actually have that full package of true health. So let's just look at, the country ratings for health and longevity around the world by the World Health Organization. You can see, the Japanese, these guys are year after year within the top 2 or 3, if not the top healthiest population in the world. Where's the U.S.? Wow, we're all the way down at 35. Okay, folks, the richest, most resourceful country in the world is 35th on the list of health and longevity. That's got to wake you up, one way or another. So with being in the top 3 in the world for health and longevity year after year, do you think we could learn something about health from the Japanese? I think so. So our partner in this true health system is Enagic. This is, a Japanese company, and they believe that the ordinary person should have the opportunity to live an extraordinary life by spreading true health globally with compassion. And this is exactly what we're sharing with you today. And like I said, this is about true health, healthy body, healthy finances. Now, the cutting edge products are the vehicle that allows this program to work. Our mission is that of true health. Without a healthy body, it doesn't matter if you had all the money in the world. That's why we lead with the health here, folks, because that is our number one asset that once it's gone, it's very hard to get back. Now, like I said, our Japanese partners, Enagic, they're based in Osaka, Japan. They're a 42-year-old privately held company. They're original equipment manufacturers of ISO-certified medical devices. They've got North American offices in 9 major cities, as well as international offices in 18 countries and counting. This is not a new startup. This is a very solid international company with the foundation of over 40 plus years. Very important when you're looking at a business system. Now, like I said, the breakthrough health technology is what really allows this program to work. If the technology and the products didn't work, well, then we'd have nothing to even talk about here. Now, what you see right here is what we call the Trifecta package. This is a full body health package to cover all aspects of our physical health. This is going to cover the first part of true health, our healthy body. Now, the human body is 75 to 80% water. It's the largest component. And when we change that largest component, our foundation, we're going to make the largest impact to our health. And, we're talking about water. It's the key to life and the key to health and wellness. So that first part of the trifecta is what we call the Level Up Model K8. This is an ISO certified medical device. It is the only certified medical device of this type in the world. What's this going to do? Well, this is going to take care of our foundation, the 80% of our body. This hooks up to your incoming tap at your sink, removes the chlorine, fluoride, and other toxins from the water that are making us sick. It actually produces 7 different pH waters that we can utilize for different uses, like chemical-free cleaning and disinfecting around our home. So instead of using these toxic chemicals that are known cancer carcinogens, we can actually clean with a green technology that is completely 100% organic and good for yourself and good for the environment. This machine, once it produces this water or processes it, it is categorized as one of the highest antioxidants available. It also produces an advanced cellular hydration and detox in our body, so we can bring our bodies back into balance, and we can prevent degenerative diseases like cancer and diabetes and these things. Now, our skin, we talked about the inside of our body. Now, our skin is the largest organ of our body. We need to make sure that we take care of it. So, what you put on your skin really matters. It absorbs up to 80% of what you put on it. You're talking about taking a shower. Well, in a 10-minute shower, we absorb 8 to 10 glasses of water on average, and usually that is toxified, polluted water, and it's going straight into our bodies. Now, we want to keep our skin healthy and operating at optimal level. This is where the second cutting-edge breakthrough technology comes in. This is what we call the Enespa mineral shower. Now, this product was going to remove the chlorine and toxic chemicals from your shower that your skin is absorbing in. This actually turns your shower into a healthy mineral spa and fuses natural healing minerals from the world-renowned Futamata Mineral Hot Springs in Hokkaido, Japan. We're bringing the same mineral and healthy hot springs water into our showers and our baths. This is great for existing skin issues, but also great for preventing skin problems. Now, like we said, the human body is 75 to 80% water. Well, what about the other 20%? We talked about the inside of our body, the foundation. We talked about the outside of our body, our skin. Now, what about the other 20%? Well, the third product in our trifecta package is a whole food supplement called Ukan. This is a 100% organically grown turmeric. This is the most potent anti-cancer supplement available. Huge antioxidant, anti-inflammatory properties. And guess what? Enagic has cornered the market on the most potent organic turmeric grown in the world. This is grown in Okinawa, Japan, where the soils and the climate is at its optimal level to produce the highest quality turmeric supplement. This also contains your essential daily vitamins and minerals like vitamin C, B, and E, everything that our body needs. So, with these three products, we've got our whole body system covered. Now, like I said, these are unmatched technology and products in the world. We're changing people's lives at the foundation for the last 40 plus years. These are proven products. Now, Kangen water is the complete opposite of the water you've been drinking all of your life. Your foundation will be different than it has ever been. We're talking about living water versus dead water. Most people feel the difference in the first couple days that we're changing out your foundation, the water in your body. Now, this isn't anything new. Since 1974, Enagic's water devices have been in use in over 200 of the top Japanese hospitals. Like I showed you, the World Health Organization ranks Japan always in the top 3 in health and longevity throughout the world. And I think you can see why. This technology is in 1 in 5 homes in Japan. Now, here's what sets them apart. Like I said, we are the only manufacturer that has medical device compliance, ISO 13485 certification. This allows us to actually have these technologies in hospitals and medical settings throughout the world. Here's another one that sets us apart from anybody else, is we're approved by the Japanese Association of Preventive Medicine for Adult Diseases. This is a group of over 6,500 doctors that are in this nonprofit organization that have endorsed Enagic and their technologies to prevent adult diseases. Now, here's the big one here in the U.S. as well as worldwide. We're the only manufacturer of this type to have the Water Quality Association Gold Seal. This means that we can actually put this into restaurants, veterinarian clinics, chiropractic offices, and actually, serve this water to the public here in the U.S. Once again, Enagic is the only manufacturer to actually have this gold seal with the Water Quality Association. The list goes on and on. I just want to show you guys that this is the cutting edge technology that the world is turning to. We've got a number of VIP users, whether it's, Jillian Michaels, celebrity, trainers, rock and roll legends, natural bodybuilding champions. They're all using this technology to increase their health and increase their performance. Here's some more, just about every single professional sports that you could think of, from golf to tennis, to baseball to basketball, top athletes are using this water to increase their health and performance. We've got testimonial after testimonial. Rams football team, Olympic boxers, Olympic, boxer trainers. The list goes on and on, folks. I just like to show you this so that this isn't a new technology. You might not have ever heard of it, but the main reason is because we're into treating symptoms here in our, what I call, sick care system in the U.S. versus treating the source of the problems and health issues like they do in the East. From Bill Gates to Donald Trump to Anthony Robbins, we're even putting these in the Betty Ford Center, to help people detox from drugs and alcohol at a more rapid pace. The list goes on and on. Now, here's the awesome thing. These technologies, these water units, have a 15 to 25 year machine life. So this isn't like buying a car where, a few years later, 5 years later, you're going to, basically go trade that car in for a fraction of what it's worth to then invest again into, the next vehicle. No, these last a lifetime. It's usually a one-time investment into your health. Now, like I said, this is about true health, the healthy body, healthy finances, to bring about healthy peace of mind. So we address the first area of true health, that of our healthy body. Now, are you interested in how we can settle the area of healthy finances? I think so. Now remember, here's the major issue. 95% of us are in the system. 5% of us own the system. So we want to become system owners. So what I'm going to share with you here is how to do exactly that. Now, we're able to do this through Enagic's patented 8-point program. Like it says, this is patented, meaning completely different than anything else out there, any other business program. It actually took Enagic 20 years to patent this program because they want to protect the ship, protect this unique vehicle that we have here, the True Health. So this is what I like to refer to as the True Health system. This is Plan B for some people. It's a life backup plan. A lot of people work this True Health system in conjunction with their current job. And I'll show you why. So with this life backup plan, we can build a system, create time freedom, lifetime residual, retire in 1 to 3 years versus 40 years, and we're going to build a program or a business system of 100 partners, which will equate to 24,000 hours a month that we can bill out versus 240. We're going to create that leveraged income that we're all looking for. Now, just to, this is an 8-point system, like I said. So right here where it says agent pay, these are the levels that we get paid at. You can see right here, we were talking about the Trifecta fast launch system. This is the whole body program. Now, this isn't the only way to launch this. You can launch this, with any one of the products that we talked about in this Trifecta. But this is the fastest, most powerful way to launch your system and your program. Now, as you see, each one of these 3 products that covers our whole body, they pay out a certain amount per point. So if we're talking about the Trifecta, we're talking about $560 per point being paid out. Now, how many points you get paid is dependent on what level you're at. Most people start at a 1A. Then you have 2A, which is basically you have to have 3 people in your group. The 3A is when you have 10 people in your group. The 4A is 20, 5A is 50, 6A is 100. That's where you start getting your raises, basically. Now, this is about investing in you. Like we talked about, the Trifecta investment is less than most cable bills. Most phone bills, my cell phone bill is like $250. I don't know how much yours is, but I would gladly pay $250 a month to own this system. And I think you'll see why right here. So over here we have the Bank of Me. This is going to calculate exactly, how much we're making in this program. Now, like I said, we all start out at a 1A right here. When we have 2 sales or we have 2 people that are interested in the backup plan, then we move to a 2A and we get 2 points. 2 times 560. Once we've got a total of 10 in our group, or 10 people that have started a backup system, then we get 3 points. So basically 3 times 560, and it goes upwards from there. So let me just show you. Now, with coming in with the Trifecta, we're going to have you come in with your Anespa shower unit. So basically, once you come in with your shower unit, you become a full vested distributor with Enagic, meaning that you can now make commissions and start building your system. So when you come in with the Anespa, you're basically going to sell your 2 next products, your K8 water device and your Ukon supplement, to yourself. This is going to take up your 2 initial sales. just by coming in. Now, when that happens, you're going to get a initial commission back of $380. Now, this is actually going to cover 5 months of your payments. So we basically have 5 months that we're going to work with you to cover your initial investment, or even, blow it out the park. We do not want to see you have to come out of pocket for this program of True Health. And we're going to work with you to ensure that that doesn't happen. So, we've got $380 in the bank. So when we bring on our first person that's interested in a Trifecta package in the life backup system, let's just say that's Sue. Instead of Sue coming in over here on a 1A level where we're only going to get $560 on that commission, because we came in with the Trifecta package, when Sue comes in with her Trifecta package, we get double the commission right off the bat. So that's where that $1120 came in right here in the bank of me. We're going to get 2 times $560. So we're going to get $1120 into the bank of me for basically, helping Sue break out of the system and become a system owner as well. Sue's going to get her $380 like we did. That's going to cover, her first 5 months of payments. And we're going to get busy, helping Sue bring in her first person. Let's say that's John. Well, when Sue brings in John, guess what? Sue's going to make $1120 and we're going to make $1120. Now, we want to see Sue be successful, because when Sue's successful, we're successful. So we help her, bring in Bob, who's interested in a life backup plan. Well, Sue gets $1120 and we get another $1120. I think you can see this is a pretty lucrative, unique program. Unheard of. That's why it's patented. Now, let's say, we bring in our next direct sale. So our first direct sale was Sue. Now, guess what? Instead of being in a 2A lane, Allie's going to come in our 3A lane, because we need to have 10 people or 10 products in our group to move up to that 3A level. Well, when we're talking about trifectas, we've got 3 for Bob, 3 for John, 3 for Sue. That's 9. And then 10, 11. So that's 11 sales we've got in our organization already. That brings us up to the 3A level to start. Now, you just saw what happened. When Ali comes in, she's going to get her $380 initial investment, initial commission on that investment, and we're going to get paid $1,680. So basically 3 times $560. That's $1,680. So, we want to see Allie succeed, so we're going to help Allie bring in her first person that's interested in a backup system or True Health system. And just like, when we started, we got the $1120. Well, Allie's going to make $1120, but guess what? We're going to make $1,680 because she's in our 3A line. So now when we help Allie bring in her second person, let's say it's Bill, Allie's going to get $1120 into her bank account, and guess what? We're going to get paid another $1,680. Pretty incredible. I think you're seeing that right now. So right now, that's a total of $8,780 back, just by bringing in 2 people that are interested in a backup plan or getting freed from the system, and helping them bring in their first 2. That's how quickly this can go. And the awesome thing is everyone makes money as a team. Nobody's left out. This isn't one of those pyramid schemes where it's just the guy on the top making all the money. Everybody starts at the same point, and we all get paid the same. It just depends on how much time and how much effort you put into building this program. But, this isn't like other programs where you have to have, 2,000 people in your team to make, $200 a month. No, this is basically, like I showed you, we bring 2 people in, we help them, bring in 2 people. I think everybody probably knows 2 people that are sick of, trading hours for dollars, building the boss's dreams versus building your dreams. That wants to break out of the system and be a system owner. Some of us know 10 or 20 people, but this system is so simple and so duplicatable that it basically just runs on 2 people. And just like I'm sharing this with you, this is exactly the way we shared it with Sue and Allie. And then, Allie and Sue shared it with John, Bob, Sal, and Bill. We lay the cards on the table and say, are you interested in this program? So, as that's continuing to duplicate out, we're not even going to go over those numbers. But I think you can see is that each time it duplicates out by 2, our checks are coming in. Now, once we've started these 2, Allie and Sue, on that duplicatable process or domino effect that's building down, let's say we bring on our 3rd person, Jim, and we help Jim bring in their 2 people that are interested in building a residual income program. Well, instead of Jim going under 3A because we're building in 3s with the trifecta, guess what? Jim is now on your 4A leg. That means you are a 4A. You are getting 4 points. So when Jim came in, he got his initial 380, commission back, covers first 5 months of payments, and he's getting his 1120 for his first and second. Well, guess what? We're getting 4 times 560. That's $2,240 on these 3 that are here. That's a total of $6,720. That's just crazy, Just up to this point, there's a lot of people that are doing this in their first 30 days, finding 3 people and helping them, find their first 2. I think you'll agree it doesn't sound that hard, folks. It's all about just presenting this properly and helping people understand, that this is a program to freedom. This is a program to settle true health in your life. So, what happens when, we duplicate out John and Bob? We help them bring in their first 2. Well, guess what? Just out of those transactions there, we're going to make $4,480. Now, when we've helped, Sal and Bill bring in their first 2, we're going to make $6,720. Now, when we help Jim bring in his first 2, that's $8,960. That's a grand total, just from beginning to where we are right now, of $35,660. Now, do you think you could do this in not just 1 month, maybe 2 months? How about 3? How about 4? How about 5 months before you're even out of pocket in your initial investment? I mean, we're making back $35,660. Would that be worth $80 a month to make $35,000 every 6 months? Hell yeah! Where do I sign up? So I think you can see we're not even going to go over what happens in the 5A and 6A. Let's just say, folks, that it keeps on growing. And you can see our goal is to get to the 6A level where we have 100 people right here, 100 employees, 100 partners, however you want to look at it, that we can actually leverage our time and leverage our income. And we're here to help you get there as quickly as possible. So, running at this pace, each time we bring in a direct sale, that's with only bringing in 3 people you personally know that would be interested in this backup plan. We can make it to 6A with literally 5 direct teammates, and then helping them bring in their 2. I mean, some people are doing this in a matter of 6 months. Some people are doing it in the first 30 days, going over 100 in their first 30 days. I mean, we've got one guy out in Brazil. He did it in his first 21 days. How hungry are you? Is what it comes down to. Now, did I mention that your investment into owning your own True Health system is tax deductible? That's right, folks. The tax advantages of being a system owner completely offsets your investment. This is all about wealth creation, like Robert Kiyosaki would say. There has been no program like this in the history of business. So, let me just show you what happens real quick when you are at a 6A level. Here we are, same pay, trifecta program. Most people, like I said, will make it to 6A in 6 months or less. This is $80 a month finance, less than most people pay for a cable bill. So let's say this is you. You're a 6A now. We've helped you get to 6A, whether it took you, 6 months or it took you a year. Doesn't matter. You're now there. So what happens when you find 2 more people that are interested in a backup plan? Well, let's just say you bring Bill in. You help Bill bring in his first 2 people. I'm just going to run through it quickly. You can see what happens. We're making $3,360 on every Trifecta packages that we help people get into. Just by bringing in 2 people and helping them bring in their first 2, we're talking about a total of $20,000 in commissions, folks. Even if you just did this once a month or once every 2 months, I think you'll agree. Not going to take you very much time or effort, but the rewards are tremendous. And when the domino effect starts on this, your money basically doubles every month. Now, we've been talking about just one way to get paid. There's 9 different ways to get paid as you move up in a rank in this program. Just to quickly show you, when you get to 6A, you get a $3,000 bonus. When you've helped your first 2 people get to 6A, you become a 6A2, you get a $6,000 bonus. When you help those 2 people, help their first 2 people become 6A, you become a 6A2-2. You're going to get the $12,000 one-time bonus. Now, look what happens when you get to a 6A2-3, the next level. You're going to get $5,000 a month for life. That's right. And a $25,000 one-time bonus. Now, that $5,000 a month for life, you could close up shop, not talk to another person about this program, and you will still be making that $5,000 a month and your commissions that are going on and other bonuses that we're not even going to talk about right now. You can see then you move up to $10,000 a month, $15,000 a month. All the way up to $80,000 a month. Just mind-blowing. And now here's the awesome thing is you can actually will this system that you have built to your children. So we're not talking about just a true health system for yourself. This is for your whole family and your future generations to come. This is a system that's been around for 42 years. It's not going anywhere, folks. It'll be around for another 42 plus years. This is incredible. I get so fired up when I show people this. This is the answer to freedom, true health freedom. Now, this is true residual income, and this does lead to true time freedom and ultimately true health. Now, this is the perfect business system, and I'll show you why. There's no sign-up fees, no quotas, no inventory. You don't have to stock a garage full of junk and supplements and stuff. There's no annual renewal fees. There's no time limits. You can start this program. You can go on vacation for 2 years, come back, and you're still at, where you were when you left. And in most cases, you're further along the road because your team is continuing to build. It's about leveraged income. There's no territorial restrictions. We offer this program worldwide, every country around the world. We've got a fellow out in Indonesia. In 3 years, he's made it to what they call 6A9-3. So he's getting his $5,000 a month, but that's peanuts, folks. His regular monthly income right now is right around 70 to 80 grand every month. And he can go on vacation for the month, and guess what? He comes home, and his mailbox is filled with checks, $70,000, $80,000, and it's constantly growing. We get paid daily. The checks are cut every day. How great would it be to find 1, 5, 10 checks every day in your mailbox? There's 9 ways to earn income, unlimited potential. There's bumper-to-bumper warranties, easy, affordable financing, outstanding team support, free training, existing online marketing infrastructures are already in place. We just plug you right in. And here's the awesome thing. We get the healthiest products from a worldwide industry leader of more than 40 years old. If it's not Enagic and True Health, what's your exit strategy? How are you going to get out of the system and start dreaming again? Like I said, this isn't for everybody. Some people are comfortable, in their day-to-day grind, in their job. But you know what? We're looking for the dreamers. We're looking for the people that are ready to invest in themselves, that are tired of working for the other guy's dreams. We're here to set you free, and I think you just saw how we can do that. So, how do you get started? Well, invest in your system today, and you're going to receive a 30-day money-back guarantee. That's right. There's no financial risk on your part. Try out the cutting edge products on your own self for the first 30 days if you like. If you don't see the benefits you're looking for, you think they're not working properly, send them back. And basically you're going to get a full refund of your investment. Now, there's 3 ways to invest in yourself in true health. Number 1, you can come in, pay in full with a credit or debit card. Number 2, we've got financing in place for as little as, $75, $80 a month for the Fast Start Trifecta package, the whole body, system. Or, it's $50 a month if you want to come in with just the K8, to cover your main foundation of your body, the water system. That's 0 interest for 21 months for people with a credit score of, above 620. Just, unbelievable. If you have challenge credit, we've got financing available as well. Sometimes you can do that for 0 down. Sometimes there's a down payment involved. And of course, your payments are going to be a little more than, 75 to 80 a month. But you know what? There are those people out there. I was one of them that, my credit was wrecked from medical bills and just being in the system, And I was able to get in with the no credit financing, and now I am free. So definitely, where there's a will, there's a way. If you're interested in this program, let's talk. Let's figure out the best way for you to get started and get your system launched. So, this is a True Health global movement. This is bigger than all of us. We're changing people's lives around the globe. And we are the true freedom fighters that are breaking people out of the system. So give me a call or get back to the person that sent you to this video, and let's talk about getting you started and get true health settled in your life. Let's explore the possibilities of true health and what that really means in your life. Good day, good night, and we'll see you guys at the top.